Hello, and welcome to the second of a three-part little series around Energy Block Release 2 called Be Here Now. This is going to be predominantly part 2 of EBR2. So while I'm talking, just copy me. Let's just start doing some shaking out. Okay, we're going to do the breath of joy after our short activation sequence, and then we're going to move into EBR2 part 2. And we're going to need to have nice, warm, soft hip adductors. So just have your legs a little bit wider, just sway from side to side, and then just slow this movement down as you sway and just get your hip adductors nice and warm. That's it. And don't forget to breathe. You might want to breathe in, and as you move, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Wonderful. Let's just do one more. Breathing in, breathing out, and then walk your feet in. Wonderful. Let's just go to our shoulders and let's just do some little shoulder shrugs. Not too many to start with and not too big. And then when you feel you're getting looser, when any of the clicks and crunches are dying off, just make those movements wider. Let's just do me one more on the left and then come forwards just nice and slowly. Wonderful. That's great. Okay, and let's do the breath of joy, which is going to wake up and reinvigorate our system. So maybe have your feet round about shoulder width apart. And if I just do a quick reminder, three-part in-breath. So in as we raise our hands, in, take your hands to the side, breathing in again, take your hands up, and then one big out breath. And to start with, don't go too low, just get your spine warmed up. So breathing in, and out, in, and out. Go at your pace. You want to go faster, you want to go slower, do what you need. And above all, during any of these sessions, just keep yourself comfortable, keep hydrated, pause the video, pause your movements when you need to. Let's just do me two more. Enjoy that breath. Last one, and down. Wonderful. Now, for Energy Block Release 2 Part 2, depending on how supple you are, you may need a block to help you with the first part of this. And the first part is the Heaven and Earth twist, stretch, which we have done before. So it's a wide stance. And I just want you to just watch for a second. I'm just going to go forward from the hips, trace my hands down my legs till I get to my knees. And I'm just going to stop with a flat back. And then I'm going to tip my weight forward onto my toes a little bit. And I'm going to use a block to demonstrate this. So I'm going to place my left hand on the block. And then I'm going to take my right elbow in at the side of my body. This is my wing. And I'm going to open my wing sideways, turn my body, turn my head and neck if it's comfortable, looking at that hand or looking down at the floor. Heaven and earth stretch. And then fold your wing in, take it down, touch the block with both hands or the floor, and then I'm taking my left wing in, opening up my wing, stretching, turning, looking at the ceiling, my hand, or the floor, whatever's comfortable, and then taking that wing in. So if you want to join in, I want you to breathe in as you take your elbow in, breathe out as you open that wing, breathe in, fold that wing, breathe out, touch the floor or the block. So turning to the left elbow in, breathe in, breathe out as you take that wing up, breathe in, fold that wing, breathe out, touch the floor or the block. Let's do one more on each side. So breathing in on the right, breathing out, open that wing, enjoy that stretch, breathe in, fold your wing in, breathe out, touch the floor or the block. Turning to the left, breathing in, breathing out, fold the wing in as you breathe in and breathe out. Wonderful. And then You can move your block and you can walk your feet in. We're going to do a dynamic squat now. So have your feet maybe shoulder width apart, and then just bend down, lifting your heels up. And I want you to take your hands over to the left and take your right foot out. And hopefully the toes of your right foot are in line with the toes of your left foot, and feel that stretch here. Just take it out as far as you want to. Don't hurt yourself. Pull that leg in, lean over, and take your left leg out. And just enjoy that stretch. And then pull the leg in. Move your hands over to the left, right foot out. Now this time, take your toes of your right foot, point them at me, point them up at the ceiling, point them away, and then back to the front. And then pull that leg in, move your hands, left foot out, left toes to me, toes to the ceiling, point them away, and then circle them back to the front and pull them in. Now you can keep going with that squat. If you're feeling very energetic today or you're very supple, you can move into the dynamic part, which is if you got my left foot out, sorry, I just need to adjust, left foot out, I'm going to push up, hips up, and I'm going to move across to that left side, lifting up and move across to the right. The more warmed up you become, the more supple you become, the lower you can keep your bottom and just slide across from side to side. So go back to the first version or this dynamic version. And I can certainly feel I'm getting hot. Okay, and the last one. And then I'm going to pull my feet in and I'm going to just go onto my knees, turn around, and I'm going to sit on the mat, legs out. This is the alternate leg flick. So when we've done the full version of this all together, we'll have stirred up a lot of stuff, emotional, physical stuff in our body, and we need to just get rid of it. So legs out, leaning back on your hands, gently pull that right leg in and flick away, and then place it on the floor. Gently draw your left leg in, flick away. So just imagine you've got stuff and you're getting rid of it out through your toes. Wonderful. Keep going a couple of times. Brilliant. One more on each side. Flick away. And last one. We're going to now move into the sitting forward bend, which we have done in our classes before. I like to just have the end of a cushion under my tailbone just to lift my pelvis off the floor. Because as you know, I always whinge about how tight my hamstrings are, so it helps. So with this movement, I'm breathing my hands in to my heart, and I'm just leaning forward gently from the hips. When I've got as far as I can, when it starts to hurt, I'm just going down over my legs, breathe in, trace the hands up the side of my legs, and back to the start. So you keep this flowing movement going. We're not stopping in this movement. And you'll find the more you do it, sorry about Siri interrupting. The more you do it, the further you'll be able to bend. Keep that going. And just enjoy this beautiful flow. Breathe in, breathe out as you take your hands forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe your hands in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathing out, last one. And then breathing in. Wonderful. I'm going to just move my cushion. We're going to stay on our back. We're going to move onto our back rather, because we're going to move into the bridge posture. And again, we're going to do it in a flowing motion. So we need to have our feet on the floor and our knees bent. And our bottom needs to be close to our feet. So you can either move your feet into your bottom, or my version, squidge my shoulders down and make sure my feet are on the floor. My knees are pointing forwards and they're parallel. Palms of my hands are on the floor. And I want you to just breathe in and engage your core and just tip your pelvis so your tailbone is just trying to move towards your feet, or your hip bones on the top are coming towards your head. And then very gently relax your abdominal muscles and lower down. So we're going to breathe in, engage the core. We're just going to take our pelvis up a little bit more each time, and then roll down slowly. Keep that flow going, breathing in as we lift up, push into your feet. Keep your feet facing forwards and breathe out as you come down. Keep that going. Keep breathing in, pushing up. It's onto your shoulders. Make sure your neck and your head are comfortable. And breathing in, go at your pace, breathing in. I'm just going to pause a little bit at the top, but I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out and I'm lowering down. I'm just going to do one more like that. Keep going, breathing in, pushing up, pushing into the feet, feeling that power in my thighs, and breathing out and rolling down slowly. That's wonderful. And now we're going to move from this position into the Sphinx. So if you want to, keeping your knees bent, just tip onto your right or your left side, rolling over onto your mat. And then, if you remember, your feet are on the floor, my hands are at the side of my face, my thumbs are at the side of my eyes, my elbows are pointing backwards, and I'm going to engage my core. And I'm going to move from the tailbone, that energy is moving up my spine. And I'm just pushing into my hands. I'm looking forwards a little bit, and then I'm breathing out and lowering. So imagine you've got a marble on the floor in front of your nose. You're rolling that marble along the floor with your nose, and just push up a little bit more into your hands, and then let it go. Breathe out as you come down. Engage your core. Roll that marble along the floor, breathing in. A little bit higher, and then adjust your elbows so that underneath your shoulders, and you should find yourself really comfortable, strong, just gazing forwards, breathing in and breathing out. And then I want you to breathe in. I want you to lower your head and your neck, take your elbows out to the side, breathe out and roll yourself down. And then now, the final movement is the Makarasana. So I want you to open your feet, if it's comfortable for you, as wide as your mat, with your ankles pointing in, your toes pointing out. You can have one hand on top of the other and have your cheek on it or your forehead. Find the position, the crocodile position that's comfortable for you, and just relax and breathe. Keep breathing. Just feel your heart rate returning back to normal. Keep breathing. I'm going to move, but you stay in Makarasana for a little bit longer. That's it. And when you finish in Makarasana, if you want to just push yourself back, and you can go into a child's pose for a few seconds, or if you want to do your relaxation in that position, we're just going to have a very short relaxation. So if you need to put any layers on, if you need to get a blanket, depending on where you are. Short relaxation session, just to let your body recoup. And whichever position you're in, if it's comfortable for you, just point your toes away from yourself, point your heels away. Scrunch your toes, your calf muscles, your thigh muscles, and then gently relax both of your legs. Take your awareness round to your buttock muscles and squeeze your buttock muscles tight, and then breathe out and just relax them. Take your awareness round to your abdomen. Pull your abdomen in really tight, your chest muscles tight, and then breathe out. Just let them relax. Take your awareness round to your spine and just tweak your pelvis slightly if you can in the position you're in. So you're flattening your lumbar spine against the surface you lay on or touching or sat on. And then breathe out and relax. And then just shrug your shoulders up to your ears and gently let them go. If it's comfortable for you, move your head a little bit to the right, back to the centre, over to the left, back to the centre. Open your mouth, wiggle your jaw from side to side, have a yawn. Screw your face up really tight. Go on, no one else can see you. Really tight. And then just gradually breathe out slowly and let it go. Your forehead smooth. The crown of your head feels soft. Your whole body now feels soft, warm and relaxed. Just take your awareness down to your feet and your toes. And they feel as if they're bathed in a beautiful warm light. And that beautiful sensation moves up your legs, to your pelvis, your buttocks. Your abdomen is soft. Your back muscles are soft. Your chest isn't holding any tension. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your arms are soft and relaxed. Your head is comfortable. There's no tension in your jaw or your face. You lay there in a warm, comfortable position. And we're just going to have a moment of silence and peace. And as usual, if your mind becomes busy with every in-breath, think, I breathe in peace. Every out-breath, breathing out, I let go. And I just want you to start breathing in and out deeply. Wonderful. And I want you to imagine there is a beautiful, warm, golden light shining on the crown of your head. And that beautiful light is reinvigorating and re-energizing your whole body. Shining on the crown of your head. You're breathing in that beautiful, invigorating light into your head, your eyes, your ears, your face. It moves down into your throat, into your shoulders, and flows all the way down your arms to the ends of your fingers. And on the next deep in-breath, you're breathing that beautiful, reinvigorating light into your chest, your lungs, your heart, all your organs of your body, down into your pelvis, down the spine, all the way to your tailbone. Your buttocks, your hips are invigorated. And then your next in-breath, it's going to travel from your hips down both legs, all the way to the ends of your toes. Keep breathing. Feel yourself bathed in that beautiful warm light. Feel warm, relaxed, ready for whatever you've got to do for the rest of the day. And then when you're ready, as usual, just start to move your fingers and toes. Be aware of the place that you're in. If you feel you need to yawn, stretch. If you want to hug your knees into your chest, roll from side to side. Keep your knees bent and then roll over onto one side. And then very slowly, with your head coming up last, push yourself up into a seated position. You could be cross-legged, you could have your legs out on the floor, whatever's comfortable for you, just for the last moment or two of the class. Wonderful, lovely to see you, welcome back. So can we just place our hands in the Anjali Mudra with our thumbs against our heart, to seal in the benefits of this practice. And can I say thank you for the light and the love within your hearts? Thank you for the light and love within the hearts of everyone doing this practice with us at this moment. And thank you for the light and the love for the practice of yoga. If you want to join in, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. So thank you very much indeed. So that was Energy Block Release Part 2, and it was the second of our three-part little session where the next part will be the full Energy Block Release 2, a beautiful flowing sequence that you can do when you're feeling stuck, emotionally stuck, mentally stuck, physically stuck. It's a really good sequence to let go, to live in the here and now. And it's a great way to wake up your body first thing in the morning. So, can I say once again, thank you so much for joining me today.